Hello and welcome back to Magenta Fashion Tutorials. So in today's tutorial, we shall be learning how to make an illusion corset. The drafting video of those corsets is already on my channel, very detailed. I'll put the link in the comment section. It is going to be pinned on the comment section. So here I have added all my seam allowances on my patterns, half inch all round, except on the center back and the upper part. Okay, I didn't add seam allowance there. Even on the hem, it is optional to add seam allowance on the hem. I have also marked out my boning channel lines, and at the back I'll be adding one boning channels there, one boning there. So the center front is cut on fold, and I have 4 pieces of mesh for the center front, or for the front panel. I have 4 pieces of net there. Okay, so for the back I have 8 pieces of mesh. You can use any mesh of your choice, any color. Okay, so 4 pieces for one side, 4 pieces for the other side, which is for the back. Now here I have opened up the front and back pieces. I have 2 layers of mesh for the front and for the back. Okay, so the remaining two pieces each, we are going to do that, layer it when we are done sewing our boning. I also went ahead and notched the cup area, the under bust, and the hem where I'll be fixing my boning. So I already know that one notch from the cup to the hem will align. So now to make your boning channels, you're going to need a piece of fabric, a strip of fabric. You can also use your mesh to cover your boning, but here I'm using fabric. So here I have 2 inches in width. The length can be as long as you wish. So you are going to sew this right sides facing each other, fold it into two, and then you go ahead and sew. When you are done sewing, you are going to bring it out, turn it inside out, because we are trying to create a loop for our bonings. Okay, so after doing that, this is what we are going to have. Can you see? So this is what I have, and then you open it up and pass your boning into it, and that was how I came about this very boning you are seeing here. Okay, so it can be as long as you want, and if you don't want to use fabric, you can also use your mesh to wrap your boning. Depends on you, but me, I love the easy method. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take it to my sewing machine and then match my bonings following the notches I've created on the cup and on the hem, and I'll match it up and fix my bonings for both front and back. So this is it after sewing my bonings, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring the remaining 2 pieces of mesh that we have for the front, and then I'm going to put it on top. Now notice the difference. The moment I lay this mesh on top, it is going to be different. You are going to see that the boning lines or the boning channels I've already sewn is not going to be that obvious. Not like you won't see it, but it's going to be like an illusion. And also, if you are using a skin tone illusion mesh, it is going to like sit or blend with your skin. Yeah, it's going to blend with your skin. So but this very one, I'm using a magenta mesh, colored mesh. Okay, so that is what my client wants. So I'm going to layer the two on top, and then I'll arrange it properly. Okay, make sure that it's well arranged. Then I'll go and sew it all round. It is optional though, but me, I'm going to use pins to hold it down. Then this is the back. Notice the difference between the right mesh and the left hand side mesh. The right hand side mesh, I've already layered 2 layers of mesh on it. Can you see the way it's looking? It is not as transparent as the other one, and it's the boning is illusioned. Okay, it's inside. Then I'm going to carefully arrange the remaining 2 mesh on top of the left hand side. The mesh, I'll layer it on top, and then I'll pin it all around. So after pinning it, you can go ahead and run a stitch all around to secure the mesh, or you can pin it just the way I did. The next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my lacing bar. Okay, I have sewn one side, and then I'm going to use one side to demonstrate for us what I did. So the wideness of this is 5 inches, but I will advise us to use 4 inches. So this 5 inches in width, I went ahead and ironed in half an inch on both sides, and then I folded it over and ironed it so I can get the midpoint. So what you are going to do is to open it up like so, and then you are going to bring in the center back. Make sure that the center back aligns with the midpoint of the lacing bar, and then you are going to cover it with the cover the mesh with the lacing bar, and you run a top stitch on it. Now there is this new trend of sewing bone into your lacing bar. You can use that method if it is suitable for you, but this method is very perfect for me. Okay, and the length of your lacing bar should be the length of the back, center back. All right, so after top stitching it, yeah, I'm going to bring in my boning. Now this boning helps me, it's a guide. It helps me to know the wideness of the boning channel that I'm going to sew. So it will guide me. I'm going to place it on top and sew on my sewing machine, making sure that I don't sew on the boning. Okay, I'll repeat it because I want two bonings on the back, so one on the center back and one by the other side, while the middle is going to be where we'll pass our fix our eyelet. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'll do that on my sewing machine. After doing that, then I'll show us what next to do. After sewing my lacing bar, I also went ahead and joined the sides, front and back. I joined it together on half an inch. Okay, so I also closed the one side of the bodies or the corset with boning. So the next thing I'm going to do is to trim out the excess I have on the other side, which I've not covered with boning. Okay, because we need to cover that part. We are not going to leave it like that. So you're going to trim out the excesses you have there, at least leaving out about quarter of an inch. Okay, just trim as much as you can, and then you sew boning on top. So after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pipe the edges, the upper part of this corset. After piping it, I'm also going to fix my cup. Now I also have a detailed video on how to cut, draft your cup, cover your bra cup, and also fix your bra cup, because this is the most simplified method of making corset that you will ever see. Very simplified technique, yet the fitting is out of this world. So make sure you go and watch the drafting video, and also how to cover the bra cup and fix it, because I won't be showing it in this video. Okay, I'll put the link in the description box and also pin it in the comment section. And while sewing the hip area, that is the waist area to the hair, make sure you open it up so that you will be able to sew it neatly. Okay, so after doing all that, this is the final look. This corset is so beautiful, like it's very beautiful. The cup, everything, the finishing is very neat. So this technique is trusted. Go and watch the drafting video and the sewing video. Don't forget to share this video, invite your friends to this channel. Okay, I do not hoard knowledge. So please, if you have watched this video to this point, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up so that a wider audience will get to see it. Okay, share this video. All right, I'm going to place it on the dress form for us to see what it looks like on the dress form. So this is it on the dress form. This corset is very beautiful. The camera is not doing justice to the beauty of this corset, because you need to see the look, the finish, and everything is just so perfect. And this is what the back looks like. I've not fixed the eyelet. I'm going to do that before I deliver it to my client. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.